Hi guys. Hi Idris. Hi Shreya. Hi Siddharth. Hi Sanjeev. How are you guys doing? Good evening, guys. Let's see. Hi Rishi. So we'll start in a minute or so. So one thing today is it's going to be a little different. Today I have prepared a proper PPT kind of content because I realized like it gets a bit difficult for me to explain the question directly, and since I don't have anything to draw on my screen and or otherwise, like I've tried to make a PPT, and probably I'll also share other, like I'll try to like paint something on my screen as well. So hopefully this is going to be a much better, much interactive session as compared to what we have been seeing so far. Hope you guys are excited about it. Yeah, so guys, one thing. So first of all, like apologies for this, and I've added word search problem for the day, and I think it got added by mistake. Word search is a DFS problem, DFS BFS backtracking kind of problem, and that is definitely out of scope for now. So don't worry, if you have not solved it, you can ignore it for now. If you have solved it, well and good. If not, we will cover it again. So don't worry about that for now. Yes, Shreya, definitely. Probably I'll do that. I have found one software, but I'll try to use that today. Probably, if that does not work out well, I'll try to look up for a better extension. So, ठीक है, चलो, let's get started. In that case, I think we have regular people who wants to join would have joined so far. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, hi Siddharth, hi Dhruv. Okay, so let's get started with the first question, which is spiral metrics. And like I said, the third question or the question word search problem is something that I will ignore for now as well, because that will involve. For that, I will have to basically share much more like detail about DFS and all. Okay, तो start करते हैं. The first question that we have for the day is, oh, let me just give me a second. It'll be better if I share it as a tab. Okay, so guys, the first question that we have for today is spiral metrics, right? So let's see the question first. So question says you have been given an m cross n matrix. Keep this in mind. This is not a square matrix. You have been given an n cross n matrix, m cross n matrix, and you have to print the matrix in spiral order. So the spiral order here is, first you go from this top to one, two, three, left to right, then down, then right, then up, then left, down, right, up. So if I have to basically show it in a bigger matrix, it would look something like this. I think I will have so if I have to show it in a bigger thing, so it will look something like this. First we will go from here to here, then down, then here, now inner. So this is what we need to do. This is the spiral order. We need to just traverse the 2D matrix in spiral order. So how many of you were able to solve this question? It's a good question. It get asked in a lot of companies. Like I know it get asked in Amazon, Google, like good companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google. So definitely it's a good question. So how many of you were able to solve this question? Nice, nice job, Dhruv. Anyone else? So Surbhi, we have Sanjeev, Sumit Kumar Rathor. I think I think this is your first time, or at least you are interacting with me for the first time. So good job, Sumit, Smith, and Tanisha, Rishiman. Seems like a lot of people have solved this. That's a very good thing. I'm not sure if you have solved it the way I will explain it. So I am going to explain it because I have the way I solve it is very. Uh, it makes the question very easy. Okay. So now, first of all, let's see the observation. Observation are, first of all, when we go from left to right, my first row is fixed. I have to fix my first row and then go from left to right, right? Then the second observation is my column will be fixed and I will go from top to bottom, top to down. Then again, my row will be fixed and I have to go from right to left. At last, I have to basically fix my column again and I have to go from bottom to top. Is this clear? Like, first of all, is this simple observation clear to everyone? Is there anyone who does not understand this? Okay. The second thing is, before doing this, I want to ask you. So, how do you iterate? Like, how many elements do you iterate in one single iteration? How many elements do you move over in one single iteration? So there is one thing. So there are two possibilities. Either you can go from first 0 0 to 0 comma n minus 1, or you can also go from 0 comma 0 0 to 0 comma n minus 2. So now there is one thing that I do it differently. Let's say the size of the array is n minus n. So I only iterate n minus 1 times. What it means is, let me share. I'll just share my entire tab. It's very hard to. So in this array here, let's draw one more. In this, either I can go from here till last, and then from here till last, then here till last, then here till last. Now this is one option. The second option is same. I have a 2D array. I can go from here till second last, then start again till second last, again till second last, sorry, then again till second last. Now the difference which comes here is, like in this case I'll be iterating n times, here I will be iterating n minus 1 times. क्यों? अगर सपोज कर लो भी n क्रॉस n का ही है, we are not differentiating between m cross n as of now, but that will not have any impact. Now here I will go 1 reduce n minus 1, and in this case I'll be iterating n minus 2. So the number of elements that I iterate in a loop changes like n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 2, right? But if I only go till second last, अगर ये second last होता तो कितना होता? n minus 1 here. Now since I am going from this to second last, again n minus 1, here also n minus 1, here also n minus 1. So basically uniformity आ गई मेरे iteration में, right? So that makes it very easy. That makes my entire array iteration very easy, or matrix iteration very easy. So this is one observation. The second observation is array iteration. Right. So this is one. Okay, moving on to the second. This is why I did this, and now once I've iterated over this entire array, I go to the inner one, or I go to the inner loop. Now again I go till n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1. First of all, tell me, like, when I'm done with the outermost layer of the array, n क्या हो जाएगा? How much should I reduce my n by? What is the number that I reduce from this n? N should be, n will become n minus 2. Is this clear? Like, why is it n minus 2? Yes, no, quick yes and no. Come on, guys. Yes, no, something. Good, Sanjeev, Rishi, great. But is there anyone who does not understand, like, this should be n minus 2? Because we have covered this and this. Same, m will become m minus 2. Since this is m cross n, so we have covered these two. Again, 2. So overall, the code that you will write will become very concise, very easy, right? This is one thing. Secondly, what will happen at the last? So last में क्या होगा? मेरा जो I and j होगा, जो भी मेरे iterators हैं, जो भी मैं value use कर रहा हूँ, it will reach to the start of the array again, here or here or here. So I increment I plus plus and j plus plus, so that they represent start of the new array in the second loop, outmost loop. Okay. So these are the two observations, and this is what we need to do in this array or spiral order matrix. If you want to see code, थोड़ा सा मैंने messy code लिखा हुआ है. My code in itself is like super messy. I wrote this very long time back. So basically, what we do is from I to basically start to end, we print this. Then for so what I've done is like fixed rs, yes, fixed row, then fixed column, then fixed row again, and then fixed column again. That's all you need to do. Okay. So guys, what is the time complexity of this solution? Correct. uh, I want more answer than just Dhruv. Come on, guys. M cross n. To be precise, it is m cross n, not n square. But I'll take that as an answer for now. Dhruv and Siddharth. That's okay. Rishi. That's okay. But to be precise, it's n cross m. Yeah. Great. Is there anyone who does not understand this right now, this question? Is this clear to everyone? Awesome. Chahiye. Chalo, let's move to the second question in that case. The second question that we have for the day is rotate image. Okay. So rotate image. How many of you were able to how many of you were able to solve rotate image? Akash, nice job. Dhruv, nice. Good job. Surbi, Smith. I hope it Smith. Is it Sumit or Smith? Great. Uh, Especially, I'm very happy about Ritu, Rishiman. I see Rishi is like and Shreya. They started from early, like initial levels, and now they are actually growing every day, and they're able to solve more and more questions. So I'm really really happy about this. And there are people like Suresh is there, then Akash. These are like I feel like they're already seasoned DSA players. So do and they are really helpful. Nitin, very helpful in the community. So really appreciate your work, guys. So great. Okay, so let's see the question. Question says you have been given a 2D matrix n cross n. Again, now this time this is a square matrix. So you have to rotate it by 90 degrees. So basically अगर ये है तो you have to rotate it by 90 degree clockwise. It matters, right? So if you see one, two, this is my 1, 2, 3 wala matrix. All you have to do is just rotate it. So one will go to 0, 0 will become now 0 comma n minus 1. N minus 0 comma n minus 1 will become n comma n. Then n comma n will become 0 comma n comma 0, and 0 comma n will become 0, 0. तो पूरा rotate करेंगे basically, right? And while telling you the question, I basically gave you a little bit of answer as well. Okay, so what I said is like if you see rotation may basically what we are doing is one को उठा के start of row से end of row पे फेंक दिया. Then 3 को उठा के top of column से bottom of column पे फेंक दिया. We just uh, uh, basically we just replaced 9 by 3. Top of the column is bottom of the column is replaced by top of the column. Then bottom of the start of the row has been replaced by end of the row, last row, like this. So we basically go from first to last, then last again, then last again, then first. So that's what we have done. Like 1 को 3 पे, 3 को 9 पे, 9 को 7 पे, 7 को again 1. So this is what we need to do, cycle. Then 2 will go to 6, 6 will go to 5, 8, 8 will go to 4, 4 will go to 2. This is all we need to do, right? Is this clear? Anyone who does not understand this? Is this clear, guys? Okay. The second observation that we need to do is Although right now, let me do one thing. Let me clear this, reload this. Now let's do it one more like 2D. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5. This has become very messy. Anyways, so what we did is we put it from here to here, from here to here, from this point to last, and this to this. Now second will go to second point. This will obviously will go to this. This will obviously will go to this, and this will go here. Similarly, we'll just keep doing this iteration. As simple as that, right? Sorry, ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही messy हो गया. Here. Now there is one catch. What is that catch? How many times do we have to iterate on this? Like, do we go from I to n, j to n, or something else? So before we go there, basically this is the way of Akash. That's right. Rishi, that's right as well. So these are the points that we will be using. Matrix of n minus I. Edit, huh. N minus I. Matrix of n minus I j I. So this is basically the point that we will be using to do this. And that's right. Akash, Rishi, Akash again, Siddharth, we have to go till half, because here if you see, all we are doing is like rest of the half is anyways getting populated from the like this while moving. So that is why we only have to go till half number of times. That's it. So I will be using lead code this part, because they have a very good visualization. So I just want you to visualize this once, see this once in action. So if you see, what they have done is taken a temp at the last. This element 21 is taken as temp. Why this? Because we will be putting 1 here, 5 here, 21, 25 here. Then we will be overriding values. So that is why instead of doing this, 25 is first sent to 21, 5 is sent to 21, 1 is sent to 5, and then 21. This entire array is done. Again, second loop. 2, 10, 24, 20, 16. These are the 4 values that we have to worry about. Then third iteration. This is a very good visualization. So that is why I'm trying to basically use what is available right now. In the meantime, while you watch this, guys, is this clear to everyone? Any doubt? Anyone has any doubt in anything at all? Like, let me know. What if we transpose and reverse every row? You can do that as well. If you see, okay, we're done here. The second solution that these guys say is like transpose and reverse. Transpose and reverse. That's all you need to do. 90 degrees, same as that as well. But I find this much easier because this is much more intuitive to me. So, okay, guys, what is the time complexity of the solution? Okay, so what is the time complexity of the solution, everyone? Right. This is n squared solution. So that's it. Is there anyone who does not understand this? Any chance who does not understand this? Anyone? Okay. So, guys, one thing, we'll not be discussing the word search problem today because I think Pratik also asked this. The point is, word search problem is a DFS problem, and we have not covered DFS right now. It was my mistake to put it in early stages. What I will do is I'll copy paste it again back at the bottom of the list, sometime in the bottom of the list, and we'll pick it again there. And those who are not able to solve it, it's okay. You can skip it for now. It does not mean we'll be skipping it forever. You can skip it for now, and we'll pick it up later in the later half. So that's about it for the day. I think आज काफी जल्दी हो गया है, दो questions थे, and moreover like visualization help. Uh, so first of all, like give me a feedback, especially the people who are attending it every day: Dhruv, Rishi, Surbi, Sanjeev, Akash. Was it better, or do you think the way I was doing it earlier, like for the last 4 days, was that better? Should I prepare these PPTs, videos, or should I have a like the way we were discussing it till now? So I'll take questions in the meantime. You can ask random questions or any questions as well. Is competitive programming mandatory for Google? I don't think so. Uh, it's not mandatory. As long as you have good data structure, algorithmic knowledge, problem solving skills, and computer science fundamentals, you are good to go in literally any company. So basically, focus on that, focus on your skills. Competitive programming will help you get better at problem solving because you'll not be spoon fed the problem, or you'll not be spoon fed the data structure. You'll have to identify that. So it is good, but it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory for any company. I've never done competitive programming in my life. I know so many people who never even did any competitive programming stuff, but they are at Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, name any company, Apple, Netflix. I know these people and they are there. So that's a good thing. Okay, a good suggestion by Shreya. Show the optimized code that helps to improve the code quality. I will do that in that case. So I'll do one thing. I anyways have solved most of these questions. If needed, I'll just update the code quality and do it before the call, and we can do that. Okay. And Sanjeev, definitely I'll be using the whiteboard more often from now on, because honestly speaking, like that is definitely going to help. So that is definitely better. So I'll be using whiteboard for sure. It's more about, should I just use whiteboard and on the go explain it to you guys? The difference between that is like that will take a lot more time as compared to this. Secondly, it may get unstructured in between, because sometimes like you don't have, basically I am also doing this for the first time, like live coding and all, or live teaching and all, right? So I tend to forget few points. If I write it in a PPT or anything, I basically prepare stuff on the go, oh sorry, beforehand, whereas in that I do it on the go. So it will be much more structured, that I can say. It can be more detailed tomorrow onwards, but if this I think I would say I'll do one thing. I will do one thing. I will run a poll in our YouTube, sorry, Discord community, and you guys can decide. Again, one thing, guys, do subscribe to the channel if you have not done so far. Share it with your friends, and whoever is posting on LinkedIn, please post our previous day, at least previous days live session, so that people can look at the live sessions, learn from that session, and next time onwards they can start there on and join our session next day onwards. So this is what I'll request slash suggest you. If you are posting on LinkedIn, if you're appreciating, or like if you're happy to post about your daily successes on LinkedIn, do add this link of YouTube videos, so that they can look at the YouTube videos and they can decide if they want to join from tomorrow onwards or not. So yeah, if possible, can you let's do one thing. Let's take this question. If this is about word search, let's take this question in our Discord community instead of live, and let's try to wrap it up in next 1 or 2 minutes. I'll open the stage since we have a lot of time today as compared to every single day. I have allocated one and a half, 1 hour 15 minutes for this thing now. So I have around 10. I can dedicate 7 more minutes or 8 more minutes. So basically, if you guys want to talk about or ask any questions, we can do that. So see, a lot of time that will happen. It happened with me as well. Like program, I used to program the TLE. So first of all, you need to understand the time complexity of your current solution. Then there's a normal. You can do one thing. Like I'll share one trick or tip. Basically, at least in lead code, hacker rank, and all, one thing that you can do is look at the amount of, or sorry, constraints. So if it is to 10 to power 5, if it is anything beyond 10 to power 5 or 10 to power 6 onwards, then you have to do it in of n. If it is 10 to power 5, you can do up to n log n. If it is 10 to power 4, then you can do basically n square up to 10 to power 4. Basically, at the last, it should be less than 10 to power 8 or nearby 10 to power 8. Okay. If it is 1000, you can go to n log n. If it is less than 1000, 200, 300, you can go till n cube. If it is less than 32, yeah, if it is less than 32 or so, you can go to 2 to power n. So look at the constraint. You can at least guess what is the maximum time complexity that I will get, or I can submit on this question. So this is what you can definitely do. So if you know the best case, or the optimal, or maybe like if you can think of basically the the optimal time complexity, you will know कि ठीक है, I am right now at n square, I need to go to n, I need to go to n log n. Okay, how do I do it? So if it is log n related stuff, there's a very common thing, like either it should be binary search, or it should be something related to BST trees, it should be related to heap or something. To think of those in those terms. If it is n, then it becomes a little tricky. Like it is some linear structure. It can be array, stack, queue, something. So this is what you can do to optimize, or know how if you can optimize or not. Secondly, you need to improve your data structure skills. First of all, you should have on your fingertips, you should know time complexity of each and every operation in each and every data structure and major algorithms. So let me do one thing. Let me do a quiz. What is the time complexity of a DFS in a graph with V vertices and E edges? How many of you know? Like, if you don't know, that's okay because we have not covered graph yet. But I just want to know how many of you actually know the time complexity. And the second question that I'll ask is, what is the time complexity of a insertion, deletion, and get min in a min heap? Answer these two. Ashish, we have already given, I've already shared the format of the LinkedIn post. If you check it out, it is also present in the description of this video. So all you need to do is just copy paste and replace the link. That's it. All you need to do is that. You don't have to do more than that. It's just about you doing it. Now, Shreya, that is correct. Sanjeev, Akash, Shreya, Smith, Pratik, that's correct. Tell me about heap now. Right, like delete this, insert this, search this, min this. Because if you just send message, I will not be able to understand. Correct. So a lot of you already know what is the basic time complexity of it. Harsh, if you don't, so take give it some time, understand the basics of the problems. Sorry, data structures first, and then you will realize that okay, now I am able to solve questions in a much better. I'm in much better situation, much better stage, and I'm able to solve the questions. So this is what I will advise you. If you are a beginner and you think यार 10 दिन में ही सब कुछ हो जाएगा, that is not going to happen. In fact, I could have basically kept it as a 30-day coding challenge, but I know that it is very, 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 very hard for anyone to do or get better in coding in 30 days. In my opinion, 75 is also less, but still it's much better than 30 days, and you will be in a much better stage than what you are in currently. Okay, guys, that's about it. Let's put a pause here. If you have any questions, let's take it in Discord. And if you want to discuss about anything as well, again, let's take it in Discord. If you have not, describe it in, subscribe to our channel, join our Discord. Do post link of these videos in your LinkedIn post. And again, thank you so much, and keep solving questions. And I'm pretty sure like after 75 days you'll be now, you yourself will realize that okay, this challenge has helped me, this community has helped me, and I'm in a much better stage. So again, good luck, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.